Guys, it's Drac, and I've got this in from LaserX. So this is pretty exciting. This is their new style of blaster now. For perspective, I still have my original LaserX pistol kits. These are very useful. We've actually played with them a couple of times, so I'm pretty familiar with the pistol and the harness setup. Now this is more of a rifle style setup. It's got some extra features. The reload is supposed to be different. The big thing though, the huge draw here is that this blaster has ranges up to 400 feet. Now 400 feet blows anything out of the water, including things like even the Phobo Pro. Like, this is shooting lasers, of course, not physical projectiles, but it has some of the highest range of any sort of blaster thing that I have reviewed thus far. So I'm really looking forward to getting the rifle out of the package. I'm hoping that its ergo is a little bit better than these pistols. Again, the pistols were very small for me and had a weird sort of webbing hookup there, but they weren't bad. They're just a much simpler design. Now the rifle is going to shoot further, and oh yeah, I mean, this is a much more solid style of build. I like this a lot already. Interesting that they chose to put the trigger in the back here, so that this is our trigger, and then I assume that this here is going to be our reload. Plus it's got a targeting reticle optic. That's kind of cool in and of itself. Does not weigh a lot at all. Very, very neat. And then I believe the front is going to light up in addition to the blaster and the vest to give us an indication of team color. So I am still very familiar with the system. We're going to need to throw some batteries in here, but after we do that, we should be good to go. This is of course going to just slide on like this. Hopefully LaserX appreciates me covering up my vintage Nerf tee with their awesome targeting system, and then it's good to go. Now these are of course mechanically attached, however, even with my wingspan, no issues. So full range of motion with this on, as long as you don't try to spin out of it. I'm gonna read the instructions really quick, but I think that everything is exactly the same control-wise as the original ones, and that's correct, including the use of a headphone jack if you so want to get your team speak and your hit counters in that regard. Other than that, 8 lives. Lives regenerate slowly over time, and then you score hits by shooting people in the vest. So unfortunately, that means that I'm going to have to drag EOC out, and I could be really nice and I could give him the new, better blaster, but I'm not going to do that. Since he won last time, I'm going to make him use the handicap blaster, and I will be using the LaserX rifle style blaster. So, no more talking about it. We'll wait for dusk. We'll go outside. We'll rock and roll. Alrighty guys, so this is EOC. He's got the pistol. I have the full auto rifle. It's going to be great. I think that we're both going to set ourselves to Renegade, which is easy. I will go out first, and I will meet you on the battlefield. Whee! Alright, so to reload this guy, awesome. Now we know that it's loaded, and I will show you guys that upon firing, we're slowly losing our ammo. The fact that it's full auto is pretty great, and when it's out of ammo, it goes dead back here. So you reload, tick tick, and we are good to go. So not only is the sight reticle illuminated, but since we're on Renegade team, it is flashing between blue and red. So we have a huge height disadvantage here. Hopefully we can find EOC. Oh, well, he's probably the blinking light. I don't think that we can shoot through the bush, guys. See, this is the problem with laser tags. You always wind up... This is why arenas are so cool. We're just going to sit behind cover until... Alright. We're going to have to get an angle on him, guys.
There you go. It gives you audio warnings to let you know. The full auto is pretty gross, guys. Are you going to come out or are you just going to hide?
Get out of here.
So the audio will tell you how many lives you have left. I'm not sure.
You only have 2 hits left.
There you go. 2 hits to go.
This is your last hit.
Now if we wait a minute, one of our lives will regenerate, but that sounds really boring. So instead, we're going to die. How many lives did you have left?
2.
2? Dang. Alright, so it wasn't enough of an advantage to beat EOC, but the rifle system is sweet. I'd swap with you, but I'm having too much fun with it. So thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. To reset the game, you have to switch it all the way off and back on, and then your blaster comes back to life. But thank you very much for watching. We're going to play until it gets dark. Much love, Nerf on, Laser out.